Good morning, everybody. Obi here with Lionstrong Fitness Global, and thank you for tuning in for another video. Guys, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get into the topic. Today's video is about how come and why you need a system, not a coach. So it's funny me saying that because I'm a fitness coach. I'm a trainer myself, and I do think it's great when people go that route and they decide to get themselves a trainer, a coach, someone to help them, hold them accountable. And that's fantastic. But I'm speaking to you from somebody who has over 17 years in the field, somebody who's worked with thousands of people worldwide, and who help people. And again, guys, I'm not diminishing getting a coach. I think that's a good thing, but I like to look at things from the aspect of what's most practical and what's gonna work for most people. So this doesn't apply to everybody, but I would say a vast majority of you guys watching this video, I would say I'm speaking to. So what I've learned is that, where people struggle with the most, it isn't so much the fact that they need somebody there. When someone says that, oh, well, I don't have the motivation and, I need the accountability, all this stuff. But when I do a consultation with people, and I get to the bottom of it, I learned that it's not the fact that they don't have the desire or they don't have the want to, because they certainly do. Hence why we're having the conversation in the first place, or hence why they go on my website and explore options. It's more because whatever system or structure or lack thereof that they're employing is the reason why they're in that situation to begin with. And I say that because everyone knows how to do a bicep curl, a shoulder press, a lunge, a reverse lunge, especially if you're using either your body weight or what I like to promote when it comes to my Lionstrong Fusion Training Programs on my website, dumbbells. I haven't come across anybody who, once they see a video, they don't know how to do these things, because they do. It's very easy, very straightforward. But where we get into the meat of it, the meat and potatoes, is that people don't know how to program. They don't know how to structure things to where it's going to lead to a particular outcome and a particular result. People tend to just go online and just watch a video and say, you know what, I'm just going to do this one today, I'm going to do that one today. But they don't ever ask themselves why. Of course, the video may disclose the objective behind doing this, but they've never done like a self-assessment and say, you know what, for someone with my type of lifestyle and with my habits, am I going to stick with this? And I would say the answer is always no. And and here's the thing. I think that when you can employ something that doesn't require you to be at a particular location, that's going to be the biggest thing. You can use minimal equipment. You don't need to be in one specific spot. You can be anywhere in the world, any location, whether it be Disneyland, at a hotel, in Japan, wherever. As long as you're able to come across some dumbbells, right? That's really all you need. And I think that once you can have something like that, and also have something that you can always get it done no matter what your schedule is. So let's just say you can only work out like 11 o'clock at night or do your training. Why not have a program or a system that allows you to get your stuff in when you're able to, versus when you meet with a coach, unfortunately, you have to come to a time that's going to work for the both of you. And a lot of times, given what I've experienced, is that's typically the hiccup. I have clients who are doctors, lawyers, and business owners, and just regular people that do their day to day. And I can't tell you how many times on a weekly basis where I have something pops up, or we have to reschedule this, reschedule that, and that's just the name of the game. That's just what happens. But the reality is that these people that you're meeting 3 times a week, now it's down to once or twice, and that's not enough for your body to really see the changes. So I just think it's important to create something, which I have, in which people can do their training on a daily basis, or at least 4 or 5 days a week, because Ideally, when you get a lot of frequency, your body's going to start making those changes that you want, but when you're, think of this way. Name something that you've become a master in or an expert in, or something that you've been able to do to a very high level and only do it once a week. You can't name nothing. It doesn't happen that way. So when it comes to your body and your health, why set up something to where you can only do it once a week? It doesn't make sense. So that's another reason, so. And also, let's talk about this. There's going to be some days you just don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like, not that I do this, because when I work with people, I go to their homes here in Utah. But, for most people who have a coach, well, I got to go to the gym. I got to, get in my car, get dressed, get in my car, drive however long of a distance that I have to go to meet this person. On the way, I got to sit in traffic. So that's a lot of time you're wasting. And I think the idea of having to set aside so much time, it's very off-putting to people. So I think the idea of having something to where it's on your phone, you open it, the workouts are there, there's links to all the stuff that you're supposed to be doing, and if you don't know how to do that particular exercise, you can click on that link. It takes you someplace where you can see demonstrations. You have your sets and reps, the protocols are there. It's simple. As long as you have your dumbbells, you can get it done anywhere in the world. Guys, I think that's the biggest game changer. I just think that, again, but that's a system though. That's not really having a coach, Also, it's just nice knowing that, and it's comforting, I'm sure, that, oh, you know what, there's no, I don't have to, set a lot of things aside in my day. I can just get it done. I can just take 30 minutes or less than to just get this workout done when it's most convenient for me. I think when people understand that and they can do things that way, I think that's just the biggest thing, guys. So, yeah, and so all those things I talked about the inconvenience, I talk about access, I talk about, the inability to be frequency, and also being able to do it whenever you want, as far as in your day, because everyone has a busy schedule. And also, as a coach, I feel bad knowing that I have to, basically take up or have you manipulate your day just for me. Of course, it's important. You should always invest in yourself, but still, like, when you work with as many people as I have, who are busy, have things going on, really, really doing things, you become more empathetic with their time. So I just think that by creating something to where it's very accommodative, it can be done anywhere, anytime, no matter what time zone you're in, is the best thing, guys. And here's the thing, it's not just the best thing, it's the most sustainable thing. Okay, we got to think long term. What's going to give us the best outcomes long term? I can't tell you how many people that I've worked with as clients who I've had them for a few months and they're done because of all the stuff that we described. It has nothing to do with me working with them. It's just all these constraints that are out of my control, and that sucks. And the worst part is that these people get with me excited, but they walk away. And even though we've made a lot of progress, we haven't made the progress that I would like for them to have seen in themselves. And I owe that to them not being with it long enough. Now, this isn't everybody, but this is a vast majority of people. So, I'm all about solutions. So guys, I've created that solution. I have, if you go to my website, lionstrongfitness.net/fusion, I have my series of programs I've created. At the time of this video, I have levels 1 through 3. I'm coming out with levels 1 through 7. So, there's different intensities, and they're awesome, guys. They're action-packed. Again, take less than 30 minutes to do. And I just think it's great, guys. It's a great sustainable option that works. That's the most important thing. Does it work? And it sure does. The acclaim I've been getting from this is phenomenal. I have people from all over the world who have purchased my program, and they love it, guys. And it solves those problems. And in the future, guys, I'll be coming with nutrition guides, different protocols. I have a product called the Lionstrong International Cookbook. I'll be coming out soon. I'll keep you guys updated for that. So it's just a way for you guys to get the information and to not have to travel far to get it. But most importantly, these are things that are applicable to you and your lifestyle, considering that I have been in the game for so long and I understand how it is with most people. So, well, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is OBOO with Lionstrong Fitness Global. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more information. And with that said, guys, check out my website, lionstrongfitness.net, and below will be a link to my Lionstrong Fusion Training Programs. I encourage you guys to get your hands on one. It's life-changing stuff. If you really want to get great results, take it from somebody who's been doing this his whole life. I'm 33 years old, but I've been training since I was about 11, 12, and I've been coaching people since I was about 15, 16. So when it comes to getting something that's going to really help you, you want to make sure that the person that's doing all the coordinating has tremendous amount of experience working with lots of people. Okay, so, and I just want to be able to service people all over the world, and I've been successful in doing that so far. So anyway, guys, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Lionstrong Fitness Global out.